guys, welcome to another Facebook Live, my weekly Thursday Facebook Live show. I'm Jen Burson. I'm the founder and president of Generation PR. We are an award-winning PR and social media marketing and influencer marketing agency in Los Angeles. And I am also the founder of Generation Academy and our incredible community where you might be watching right now called Powerhouse Pros. It took me a second to remember what we're calling the community now. We are a resource, community, training tools, tips, strategies, collaboration, community for digital agency owners. And I'm really excited because this might actually be the first time in a very, very long time that we have gone live to announce a new product we are launching. It's launched today. So I have one more quick video to record for it and I'll upload it, but it's ready to go. We have it for you now, and it is called Powerhouse Prompts. And it was actually really fun to create. We wanted to dive into the world of AI and how, I'm just going to drop it in the comments so you can learn more about it, in the power of AI and learn how we can leverage platforms like ChatGPT and Bard, which are text-based AI platforms, to improve our workflows, to make us better, more efficient, save us time, help generate ideas. And I've talked about AI. I think this is a major disruptive technology that we have to embrace. It's going to be the thing that effective, efficient comms pros are using to make their work better, not to replace us. Clients can't get in here and do what we do. So we're going to talk about the nuances of AI as it applies to our field, digital marketing experts. Hi, Nelson. Nice to see you here. Let me know who else is here. It's funny. I had a feeling this would be a popular one because we're all trying to figure this out. And I know there's a lot of fear around AI. There are a lot of things around it that are very scary. Even the creators of different AI platforms are like, government needs to regulate this. I'm not talking about that kind of scary. I'm talking about the fear that this will replace us. And who knows what the future holds. But as of now, AI is only as good as the input and the person who puts in the input and then how you use it. And I am going to tell you that you are not going to just grab what it lists and just go for it. You have to take it and make it your own. We're going to talk about that. So hello to my Canadian pals. Hi, Serena. Diane, it has been a while. It is so lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining me. So yes, today we launched Powerhouse Prompts, and we are giving you, I think, over 100 ChatGPT prompts that can help spark your creativity, save you time, help make you money. Because if you're saving time on research and just sort of sparking ideas, getting yourself a head start on certain things, you can use that time to build your business, to serve your clients so they stick around. There's a lot of better ways to use your time, and ChatGPT is going to help you figure out where you can save time in your business. Oh my God, this is a long one. Hold on. So, okay, we're diving in. We're really excited about the Powerhouse Prompts, which I just dumped a link to on here. It's like $27 right now, you guys. It's going to be $97, but we just want to get people in, get people using it. Obviously, we love testimonials. So if you use our training and our prompts, let us know. But that's why we are deeply discounting it. It's $27. And I hope you jump in and use it, because even having a list of prompts, this was designed to help you see the possibilities and to save you time there. So yeah, the input is so important. Hello there. Nice to see you. Awesome. Okay, great. Nelson told us last week he had the opportunity with his CEO client to fact check a major article coming out, which we all know is not happening so much these days in terms of the ability to fact check. So that's awesome. Congratulations. And I'm also so glad to hear that many of you are using AI and you are starting to see that it's really important to have good input and very specific queries. So if you don't know, AI is going to be everywhere. It is everywhere, but it stands for artificial intelligence. And I know it's really overwhelming from the outside, but take the time to figure out how to implement it in your agency and it will be worth it for you. We know people are using it to streamline their pitching processes, to improve their client campaigns. There's AI in digital imagery. You've seen videos of people where they've used, like Tom Cruise, they use the voice and they make him look young and it looks like he's talking. That's all AI. We're going to talk about text-based AI platforms, specifically ChatGPT and Bard. Bard is Google's platform. I haven't jumped into it too deep, candidly, myself, because the platform, I have to go in and turn it on as an admin because I'm Google business, like a Google business account. What do they call it? Hold on, it'll tell me. Google, what is it? Workspace, I think. Yeah, Google Workspace. So you have to go in and turn on early access. It's not automatic, but if you use Google with a personal account, you should be able to get access to it right now. It's literally bard.google.com. And we'll go through ChatGPT, but that's openai.com. And you log in there and create an account, chat.openai.com. And I'll show you my screen as I help you plug these in a second. But it's a text-based program. It will help you write pitches, brainstorm campaigns, do research. And you need to know that this is not going anywhere. It is not like Threads, for example, which everybody ran to Threads. This is Instagram's competitive product to Twitter. It seems like Blue Sky overnight just fizzled because of Threads. It's like the fastest growing. In a day, they had millions and millions. Obviously, anyone with an Instagram account can easily click. I'm not saying it's a passing trend, but it's something that we're all flocking to and learning about. And maybe we get over it and we're sick of it at some point. Not ChatGPT, but AI is here to stay. And you don't want to bury your head in the sand and wait for it to blow over, because that's not going to happen. You're going to get left in the dust. It's my job to make sure that we are all staying on top of trends that directly affect our industry. I wouldn't even call this a trend. I would call this a powerful new tool that will absolutely need to become part of your business. So we're going to dive into everything you need to know about using ChatGPT and Bard for PR and digital marketing, and what it is, why it's important. And this is one of those kind of disruptive technologies that when it bursts onto the scene, we tend to catastrophize. And, I don't want all of us to think, the sky is falling, media is dying, our jobs are at risk. It's not going to replace every PR pro and copywriter out there. Copywriters are going to need to incorporate AI into their process in order to keep up and stay relevant. So it's just a new shift in the media landscape. And if you dive in and you treat it as a tool instead of like, sky's falling, running from it, you're going to learn how to harness the power for your good in your business. So ChatGPT and Bard are huge new writing AI tools that have emerged. With these tools, you just type in a prompt query into this box and you wait for it to give you a response. And it's actually kind of fun because you can see it typing out as it goes. You can come up with a query as simple as like, what words rhyme with star? And it'll spit out a bunch of words, or something really complicated like create a social media strategy to boost engagement for an influencer in the beauty industry. So you're telling it specifically what you want it to create, a social media strategy, what the goal is to boost engagement, and who the campaign or the strategy is for. So it'll create something that you could use as a start. It is not the final product. This is what I'm going to stress 100 times today, hit you over the head with it. When you utilize it as a tool for our industry, it's just a starting point. What I want you to know, it's pulling information from all over the internet. So whether it's accurate or fact-checked or just available to pull on the internet and it's not actually accurate, ChatGPT and Bard are going to pull that content. And so you still need to go and fact check that it is accurate. I have heard of people where they're pulling up experts that don't even exist. I don't know why it does that or where it's getting it from. Quoting CEOs of companies on things that they never actually said. It's just generating a quote that would fit in that spot. It's very like rough. And so it is our job and our ethical duty to fact check and also to convert the content itself into your own words, because when you pull anything from ChatGPT, you do not own that copyright. You don't own it just because you came up with the idea and maybe you fed it a few iterations. You don't own that copyright. And in fact, you could be kind of stealing chunks of writing that it has pulled from the internet that hasn't been changed. So keep that in mind. You have to edit it and make it your own. If it feels icky the way you're using it, then you're probably not using it ethically. So just keep that in mind as like a litmus test. I finally bit the bullet and bought one of these. And honestly, it's really heavy, but I have been drinking a lot more water. Like a lot more water, where I notice myself going to the bathroom a lot. So I like having something that, for me, it was about not having a glass that my kitten could knock over because he was spilling the water and he broke all of my favorite glasses. We had like 24 and now we're down to, I think, about 6. So that's been a bummer. So this one he can't break. He doesn't know what's in there. Okay. We need to start using ChatGPT and Bard for PR pitches, campaigns, and strategies for these reasons. The first is, obviously, it is a major, major time saver during your pre-pitching research. It should not, at this point, replace like a full-time research assistant, but it can save you tons of time in front of your screen. And like an example of that could be where you are looking for podcasts to pitch in your niche for one of your clients. These platforms can compile a list of your niche's podcast, but you need to still double check and make sure that your client is truly relevant for each podcast. And instead of all of the time to do the research, now you have a major head start and it should take you minutes instead of hours. Searching for them on your own is going to take a lot longer. And this also goes for finding new media contacts, looking for direct competitors to your client's latest product launch. Maybe you're searching for up and coming influencers because your client doesn't have that budget for influencers that have already sort of, popped, I should say. Like, I'm trying to think of a better word than that. But they've, exploded onto the scene and they have tons of followers and their rates are really high. Your client might not be able to afford those, but they can find these under the radar influencers. You can give it a range of number of followers, certain industries, and then go check them out. So, I just got an invoice today from someone who does that for us. And, they're spending 17 hours looking for influencers in our client's niche every single month. That's a lot of time that we're going to save. We're not going to put this person out of a job, but we will utilize her time more efficiently. We will have her take that list and then vet them and go look and see if they are the right fit and figure out, if we want to present those to our clients. So it'll save her time dramatically. And on your end, well, keep in mind too, the more detailed the prompt, the better results you'll get and the less time you're going to have looking around and trying to figure out what it is you're looking for. And you can iterate your queries. So you can type in something, and if you're getting something that still seems really broad, you can go back to that same query, give it more information. You can tell it the tone, the style, emulate somebody's leadership style. You can ask for a specific format, build it for me in a spreadsheet. It'll do all of that for you. So if you get something returned back to you and it's not quite what you had in mind, you can go back and add more detail and specifics to the prompt and get something that you can utilize better. And then you can take all of that extra time and focus on the pitching routine, the other aspects. We talked about pitching routine, I think about 2 weeks ago. You can work on high impact tasks that are going to move the needle for your clients. You can use that time to do more business development, use that extra hour in your day to reach out to any open leads you have or new business opportunities you're pursuing. Focus on your zone of genius and let the platform save you those efforts that can now automate quickly and use what they give you to, springboard the next steps for you as a springboard to the next steps. You're going to have more space in your day to really work on proposals and brainstorm big client campaigns. This, for me, number 2, is the biggest way that I'm using it. I really have a hard time staring at a blank screen and figuring out where to start. So this can help you sidestep writer's block when you are crafting pitch angles, when you're writing an actual pitch, when you are creating a strategy, figuring out topics, keywords. That to me is really challenging, just looking at a blank screen and get up here, spinning your wheels, trying to come up with an angle or, specific way to break down something. And you're just like, I'm looking at a blank screen and I'm feeling stressed. I'm a way better editor than I am writer from scratch. So this is why I have found this so helpful and why I wanted to share the Powerhouse prompts with you guys, because you can type something into ChatGPT, Bard, whatever AI writing platform you're using, and this will get you thought starters for blog pitches, or for blog posts, pitches for your clients, social media posts and content. And it will be the foundation, the building blocks. It's not here to do the job for you. The final email should be really targeted, like everything we teach in the Pitch Lab. It has to be tailored for that editor, for that publication. These are the nuances that these platforms cannot do that we do. Look at everyone. Workspace. Okay, so that's what you're using. Hi, Nicola. Nice to see you, Gabrielle. Blank page scaries. It's that feeling of like, oh my God, what am I even going to write about? I can edit. I can build stories around concepts. I can check for spelling and grammar, fact check. I can put things into my own words, but looking at a blank screen is very intimidating for me. I have a hard time focusing. So this gives me something to focus on that I know is going to give me a head start and make me feel productive and not spinning my wheels. So you want to make sure that, again, like we teach in the Pitch Lab, targeted, tailored, timely, relevant, specifically for that contact, make it personal. But when ChatGPT generates text, you must make sure that none of that final text ends up verbatim in your pitch. It's going to pull text from all corners of the internet, so it could spit out something that's completely plagiarized and you would have no idea. And that's not ethical. And I only want us using this in a way that doesn't feel icky and yucky. We're using this as a starting point. And the final product must be completely your own words, your edited style, make it your own for you and your clients, because you're going to see what it spits out, and it's nowhere near the level of detail, sophistication, storytelling, nuanced things that make pitches really powerful. It's lacking, but it is a great start. And as Gabrielle said, you can overcome those blank page scaries by having a starting point. The number 3 way that we love using ChatGPT is that it's going to lead you to new media contacts, collaborators that you probably would have not known about, ideas that maybe, when you look at something with fresh eyes, you have more ideas. But sometimes you kind of are like, how else can you, slice and dice this, and you've come to the end of your ideas and creativity. So it's like you don't know what you don't know, but ChatGPT can kind of help uncover those new ideas, new collaborators, new media contacts that maybe you wouldn't have discovered on your own. Things can fall through the cracks when you're doing your manual research, but any AI tool can help fill in those gaps when you're looking for media contacts, influencers. There's going to be influencers you just don't find no matter what research you do, or ideas that just don't ever come to you when you haven't found the right inspiration or looked at something from somebody else's perspective and lens, or something, in the case of AI, something else's perspective and lens. So this is going to give you the ability to access the totality of the internet in seconds and basically expand your idea scope beyond just your own personal experience, or what what you can Google and what Google returns, and then you analyze. This is going to give you more data to pull from, and it's also going to help you build lists, to create connections, but you still have to do that outreach. The fundamentals of building relationships with editors still remain, but this is going to give you the place to start, where you are going to start looking after certain contacts or influencers that you want to make connections with, you want to build relationships with. Once you have that list of new contacts or possible influencer collaborations, we are still vetting them. Like I said, we're going to help save this person on my team's time by using AI to build a list, and then she has a starting place to go vet them. And we have to make sure that they're the right fit before we present them to our client. Then we will start building that relationship. And AI, at this point, it's not doing that for us. We still want to make those connections very personal. So the other thing is, we love it to help generate ideas for a client campaign, brand campaigns, really smart ways to promote a launch. And then we use that as a jumping off point to brainstorm as a team to work on the way we're going to present it to the client, work out the kinks of the ideas, fully customize it for that client, so that they're getting something that is not just a generic concept that anyone can find on the internet, but it really meets their needs and their goals and objectives and takes their brand story and identity into consideration. But AI, specifically ChatGPT, Bard, they are going to give you a really good starting off point that you can then use to brainstorm and make it your own. So we have inside Powerhouse Prompts, we have, it says 75, but there's like 100 or something, I think, possibilities. I mean, the possibilities are endless, but also like staring at a blank ChatGPT window, which I'm going to show you how we use it in a second. This will give you a place to jump in and say, oh, I didn't realize I could do that. Let me explore a bit and see what I come up with. So I'm going to share my screen here with you all. Let me just, oops, wait, why does it do that? Hold on. Where do I want it to go? I want it to go there, but I only want it to show you. Hold on one second. There. Yeah. Okay. So you're going to end up over here. Hold on. Let me just get rid of that because I want to reference it. You have to create your account. Where did it go? You got there. So you have to set up an account. You need to make an OpenAI account before you use ChatGPT. And it's free to make an account, and you can link it through Google, Microsoft, or Apple if you want to have easy access to it. There's also a ChatGPT app. So I like using it on desktop just when I'm doing a lot of typing, but there is a ChatGPT app, and it's ChatGPT, blah, blah, blah. And then you log in and you can speak into it. You can type into it. Very streamlined. There's not a lot of like confusion here. So what you're going to do once you have access to our powerhouse prompts, I know it can look a little daunting because it's like this blank screen. That's why I created powerhouse prompts. Again, I'm going to put the link. If you grab it today, it's $27. It's just like such a time saver. So we took a long time to curate this list and think through. Let me get you the website. No worries. And it says Facebook user. I don't know who that is. Hold on. So ChatGPT is powered by OpenAI. It's an open source AI code. And this is their text-based query product. So grab that, and then you can use your own account from Google or Microsoft or Apple to log in so you can have easy access. And then when you have Powerhouse prompts, you will have a cheat sheet to help you master ChatGPT or Bard and start using it to improve your skills as a PR pro. So I just dropped the link to that. But the first part of this guide, it's short, but it's really packed with info. It's a training video. It'll get you up to speed on the basics of ChatGPT. I do talk about the ethics and whatnot. So even if you've used AI in the past, don't skip the video. Just learn how you are ethically using it and optimizing it. And then you will have access to, I think at this point it's like 100. We keep adding to it. You'll have these plug and play prompts that you can use to get targeted responses from ChatGPT. And what you're going to need to do is tweak them slightly to fit your client, fit your niche, fit what you're looking to have it accomplish. But it will give you a great starting point. So I'm just going to type in here one of our prompts from Powerhouse Prompts. So what are the most popular industries in the baby and kids space industry, let's say? Let's just see. So simple query, and it says it may produce inaccurate information about people, places, or facts. So it's telling you, and this is cool. Able to provide you real-time mommy bloggers, and there's some names. These are people on our radar. Family vloggers, parenting experts, toy reviewers, children's clothing, nutrition and health influencers. This is great because I might not have thought about nutrition and health experts for some of my clients. And it'll talk about, it's got like the parenting experts. Let's see if we clarify most popular, let's say, who are the most respected breastfeeding experts. Sorry, guys, we're getting in there. On social media. You could probably say a platform. Let's just see what happens here, because we have been looking for, so they're telling you the knowledge base cuts off as of September 2021. So La Leche League, they're giving us board certified IBCLC lactation consultants that we could reach out to and have them be a spokesperson for my client who happens to have a breast pump. And we need to use, I've heard a lot of our members say, well, we have a challenging time figuring out who is the right influencer in the space. You can give it parameters around the following they have. Like I know some of these, like Jack Newman, he's written a book, like he'd be really expensive. He's not active on social media, but his work and resources are widely shared. It's going to give you some places to jump off, and you can specify what it is that you're looking for. You can say, oh, here's an interesting one. Okay, this one, I'm going to give it a new query. So, and you can ask it to generate a new response where it will give you the like an updated version of it. Let me just see, new chat. So you click here. I just don't want all of my chats to be seen because I do lots of like weird searches, but it's showing you the limitations, the capabilities, very, very, very simple interface at this point. So make a list of email subject lines about the launch of a new, my client has LED face mask. And I'm going to say a number of email subject lines. Let's say 15. Let's see what it says. And our client's mask is FDA cleared, which is a big deal. So let's see what it comes up with. 15 subject lines. See that? Flawless skin, FDA cleared. It's including that. It reveal your inner radiance. So I would take this and isn't this cool? Do you guys think this is cool to see how it works in real time and how we can use it to make it our own? I would, take some and combine them. I like certain words that it's using. I think some of these are a little bit, it's cool. It is a little scary, I know, Diane, but we still have to make it our own. And we still have to input the data that's important. It is super cool. But some of the words like revolutionize, I think it's too much. Unveiling is kind of nice because it also kind of gives that sense of, because you must be logged in to a different, a different group. Maybe you're on, you're watching in Powerhouse Pros. If you switch over to watch on Generation PR's Facebook page, you'll be able to see it, I think. Because I can't see who you are either. I don't know who that is. So I think unveiling is a cool word. I actually wouldn't have come up with that on my own. Go over there and do that. That'll help. And then tell me who you are so I can see you come on over there. Your secret to flawless skin, anyway, I think that this is a great starting spot, but I would use these to merge together, figure out how to make it short. You can ask it to tell you 20 different things. This is the kind of stuff you're going to start out with. And what happens in ChatGPT is it'll save your chats here. I just don't want to show like what I've been searching for. I do searches for like my husband and my kids' projects, and it's a little weird. But you can start to teach it and train it a style and tone of writing. You can feed it blog posts that have performed well for your clients and feed it social media content that has performed well, and tell it to learn that for your client and create more blog posts around certain topics. First, you can get it to give you a list of blog posts that are topics that a certain customer would be interested in. And then as you're teaching it the style, the things that have performed well, the tone of the writing, you can tell it to write something based in that tone on one of the topics that gave you in the list. And again, starting off point, make it your own. Every step of the way, you need to be infusing your expertise, your experience, the thing that you're the best at, so that your clients are getting from you that very unique, specific niche knowledge that they sought you out for. And ChatGPT doesn't have that. It's going to give you generic, but good. I mean, it's a great start. You still need to make this your own. So I'm going to go back here, start a new chat, and show you. This one's actually really cool. Name one of your industries, you guys, one of your niches. Give me in the chat. Okay, so here's one of our prompts. Make a list of industry conferences in a certain location. So let's say, and we want it in a spreadsheet. Let's say Toronto, because I know I have my Canadians here, and aerospace. That's so boring to me, but because that's not my niche at all. Make a list of aerospace industry conferences in or around Toronto. In or around Toronto. Sorry, this is user error. In or around Toronto in a spreadsheet. Okay, are we ready? Let's see what we get. Sure. Look at this. Building it, Ottawa, Montreal, Calgary. Look at this. Are you friggin' kidding me? Okay, so starting place. This, and it's telling you check. Dates are subject to change. Make sure you double, triple check this. Right? See? Oh, hi, Allie. Nice to see you. Okay, yes, we get stuck. This is what I'm saying, Nicola. We are stuck. I mean, seriously, give me something else. What's another industry? Let me try, see what kind of time saving. Oops, sorry. So these are the prompts that we are sharing with you in Powerhouse Prompts. It's $27 if you buy it today, you guys. It's like, it took us a long time to put all of this together, but private equity. Okay. So copy, sorry. And you want it in Dubai? Nicola's in Dubai. Private equity, conferences, like events, in Dubai. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Ready? So, sorry. See what happens. Certainly. Private equity forum. It gives you the dates. UAE, right? It's all there. Amazing. Yeah, Allie, it's my job, right? So look at all of these, and you have a starting place. It takes you all the way through a year. So this is literally a year from today is how, and you can ask it a date range. Do you see how specific you can get this to perform for you? And you can take that and copy it, right? So I just copied it. Ali is saying that she loves how we educate this community on the newest trends. We have to. I need to stay relevant in my business. I certainly love, and you are a mom with a little one, you need to know how to save time and use your time the most effectively. It's amazing. Yeah. And this is why the prompts are so helpful, because it's going to plant the seeds and the ideas that you can use to make your job better, to make your time more efficient and effective. Okay. You still have to vet these. You still have to reach out. Allie, that means so much to me. She said, you're the only one I know in this industry who provides this much attention to the community. Well, we're all in this together, right? We're all in this together. And I brought the idea to my team. I was just like, what if we did? And she was like, I love it. Miranda ran with it. And we spent hours and hours like pulling ideas to figure out how we can, what are the things that we get stuck on? You know, like who said that? Diane or Nicola said, staring at subject line. Nicholas said, scary to be stuck for an hour with a subject line. We've all been there. What a waste of an hour. You know what I mean? Oh, she said, well, Europe. So now list Okay. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, no, it's just because I didn't capitalize. Let's see what happens. So it is organized in a spreadsheet format. Okay. Location, date. Look at this. Boom. This is nuts. So now you have a spot to go and vet and be able to tell your clients what it is that you're researching and what you're excited about. So that's what Powerhouse Prompts is. And obviously why I'm so excited about it. It's great for finding awards. Diane, we also have an awards database. Do you know about that? It has taken us a darn long time to curate and create an awards database. We're also putting together, Alyssa Pinsker had the idea for us to create a database of events that are meaningful in certain industries and not missing the opportunity to attend or submit, like checking deadlines. Agency Accelerator. I think so, Diane. It's a bonus. So I will check into it and make sure you have it. I need to make a note. This is my new thing, is if I don't write it down, it's like in one ear and out the other. It should be it's an awards database. Agency Accelerator, events that are meaningful is a great idea. Yeah, that was like a couple people have asked. It's really hard. We curated the awards because it's based on niche and industry. I mean, it's like there's so many. And we wanted to keep deadlines current and all of that. So we created our own database. And now we're doing an events one. We will use AI to help us figure out where we're missing and fill in the gaps. But to have it all in one spot that you can reference and check the dates for submitting awards or things to keep on your radar, we are always here, and Allie knows, like, to help you be an essential resource to your clients. I know it is getting harder and harder to secure press wins. It is. We're all feeling it. However, there is so much value you can add to your clients with your expertise in their industry by being on top of awards, being on top of events, figuring out how to leverage their presence at an event, giving them ideas for things that they can be submitting for. Those things are not on their radar. Yeah, exactly, Nicola. Like she said, imagine how much more prepared we can be even on sales calls. That is also the point of the pitch lab, you guys. This is so that, I mean, you could go here and say, okay, wait, I have so much, like going through my mind. The pitch lab with the execution plans, Nicola, we take editorial calendars from all the publications that make them available, typically for ad sales. And we go through them and we pull the monthly topics that they are focused on. They sometimes are very basic, like best of beauty, okay? Sometimes they're very specific, like sun care that will change your, skincare game forever. I don't know. Sometimes they give us a lot, sometimes they give us nothing. But we plug those into the execution plans, and it's the long and short lead topics you need to be thinking about that month. We give it to you 2 weeks ahead of time. Those are incredibly powerful for sales calls. People are using them to pitch, to build strategies. But when you get on a sales call and you're like, Allure's Best of Beauty issue is in August, and we need to get you submitted for those awards in, 2 weeks from now. So they're going to be like, wow, this agency knows their stuff and we need to have them on our side. So what I love is adding value in places where earned media, we have not a lot of control over those decisions that the editors are making. But there are other places where you can show your clients that you are an essential asset to their business. You know, we have control over leveraging influencer partnerships, social media content, submitting for awards. We don't necessarily have control if they win, but we did an awards database and a training around how to submit awards that win. We win tons of awards for our clients. I win tons of awards because you just have to throw your hat in the ring, right? And then answer their questions. Most of our awards, like even Inc. Best in Business, I don't even know how, Best in Business was from us literally taking feedback from people like Ali and showing their wins and what they've done with our content and showing how we're changing the industry. Like she said, not a lot of people in this PR industry show up for the community because everybody's very secretive and close to the vest, and we're changing that. That's not how we work here in this community. We all help each other. And so that's all we showed in that award, because it was like, how are you changing your industry? That's how we're changing it. And we won Inc. Best in Business. That is not an award you can buy. Yes, you do have to pay a fee, but it's not like a popularity thing. They have to be convinced by the work you're doing and the impact you're making. And all I did was show the feedback we get from all of you and all of your wins. And it was like the coolest thing ever. Still so obviously so honored. And if anyone's interested in entering, actually, I think the entry date is, hold on, because I had it up here. Oh, maybe I closed it. It's like here it is. Sorry. Best in Business, super early rate, July 21st. I think that this link is my own link, but let's see if I can copy and paste just so you guys, we don't gatekeep awards. We don't gatekeep anything, okay? So that's $495, and just answer the questions they ask specifically. Don't tell them what you want them to know. Tell them what they want to know, okay? Yes, and Nicola's saying she loves it in the pitch lab, but this can help you. Okay, so back to that point that she made about being more prepared on sales calls. So let's say that I'm going to do this in real time and show you how I might use it for that. It's so hard to toggle my way around here. Hold on. Give me one sec. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Okay. So let me go back to the screen and share. Hold on. Let's see, am I there? Okay. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to click a new chat. Okay. And I'm going to do that. Hi. It says hi, but if you're on Profitable PR Pros, formerly Profitable PR Pros, now Powerhouse Pros, I can't see who you are. You would have to come over to Generation PR's page on Facebook, but that's okay. Hi, I'm so happy you're here. So let's say I have a new business call coming up. Oh, what up? Hi. We just launched a new Powerhouse prompts so that we can leverage ChatGPT and like get the most out of it. Let's say I have a sales call with my new client, Omnilux, which is an LED face mask company. List all of the competitors to Omnilux LED. Let's just see what it gives me. So now you can see the cutoff date. It's interesting. Dermalux, Light Stem, Celluma, I haven't heard of these. Revive, I've heard of. So we are able to know there are some that it missed, okay? So just keep that in mind. There are some that it missed, but they might have been after September 2021. I would look at every single one of these and I can ask it, darn it. Put this in with websites. Links, okay? Save me time. Let's see what happens here. Put it, so I'm taking the same query. Here it is in a spreadsheet with links. That's a start. So I can click through now. I don't have to look up their website. I might ask it to add the other like content in there too. anything else you want there. But then, their competitors, you can poke around a little bit. And then what awards has Omnilex LED won? Let's see what it comes up with. We don't know. I mean, see, it's stumped. Don't have real-time access, so it goes to September 21. Aesthetics Industry Award. New Beauty. Okay, it's just some examples. So you can mention this to the client. I know you've won awards like New Beauty, which, obviously you're recognized for your high tech, like industry innovating technologies, and you're revolutionizing the beauty space. We want to win you more awards like that, right? You can see how Nicola says to make you more prepared on the sales calls. These are just ways that you can do that. But there are so many ways you can use this that are not crafting pitches. You can definitely use it. We do have pitch prompt starters, but you can use it to do so many facets of our job, so many aspects faster. It's thought starters. It's ways that you can be the best at what you do. So again, AI is not going to replace us in our industry. I mean, yet I don't want you to go back and look at this video in 5 years and be like, that did not age well when the whole world is run by AI robots. It doesn't feel. It can tell you it feels because it's going to pull feeling type content from the internet, but it doesn't have that experience, expertise. Like a robot cannot be you. It's not going to have your experience. It's not going to have your empathy, your knowledge, your passion, your storytelling ability, the ability to make real connections. It can tell you who to reach out to or give you a starting spot. Honestly, I didn't even think these lists that just generated were that amazing. They're a starting spot. And I would use that to look into those awards and see how we can leverage those wins to win additional awards. Like, what was it about the company that allowed them to win that award? Were they looking at a certain product that launched in a time frame? Were they looking at before and afters? Like, what was the thing that helped them win that award? Let's leverage that and do more of it. So there's a ton of ways to use this, and it's not spitting out the final thing you're using. You are still going to make it your own and just look at it. Bard or ChatGPT, OpenAI, where'd it go? I linked it up here. To make it, you're going to use it to make your own sort of research starting spot, or not stare at a blank screen, or give you ideas for subject lines that you can combine, or that you can maybe use to write a blog post. You can tell it to look at SEO optimized content and tell you topics that are keywords. Let's see what happens there. Name some, list 30 keywords for okay, list 30 keywords, because that's the max, at least it was. I'm so dated on that. Let's just see 30 keywords. It says they can be used for marketing, SEO, content creation purposes to target customers interested in LED face masks and related beauty treatments. I would maybe clarify that I'm looking for social media keywords. I might clarify SEO optimized keywords. You can't see. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Okay, there you go. I said here are 30, I said list 30 keywords. So I'm doing all of this in the same chat because it is going to save over here and give it its own topic. And you can, this is new, you can share a link to that chat on ChatGPT. So you can share it with your team, you can share it with a client, which I wouldn't do, but I would take this and I would research it and see what comes up and look for opportunities. I would look for gaps. That's what our editor contacts are looking for, our search volume and gaps in the return of search results. And I would use this as a starting place. And I love this proven efficacy. That's a big deal in these technologies because they're not all created equally. My client's product is FDA cleared to make the claims that they're making. So starting off place, think of the things that you can use this for. It's only as good as what you ask it. The more general query, the more general results. You can ask it tone. You can ask it the format. I said a list. I could have said a spreadsheet that I could copy and paste, things to make it easy. Okay. So Powerhouse Prompts, it is out now. It is available to you. We have 100-ish. We're going to add more. It is really a time saver for you. And if you get it today, it's $27. It's like such a no-brainer. The amount of research you would have to do to even figure out what you can plug into these AI platforms would take you hours. This is going to save you hours and hours, not just on the back end of plugging these things in, but researching what you can do on these platforms. We're going to give you thought starters that are going to make your time more easy and valuable. Let me plug that in. You are so welcome. I think it's super smart. I loved this idea. I was like, this is really good. I hope people love it. And I think it's great. And let me just plop it in for you. Where did it go? Oh yeah, I moved it. Hold on. I have so many windows open. What if I told it, please close all the windows on my desktop? Okay, so it says 75 plus. There's like 100 now. We just keep adding to it. So again, be careful of accidental plagiarism. Ethically use it. Don't use it in a way that feels yucky or like you're stealing, like you're passing something off as your own work. These are ideas, thought starters, but it will save you time. It will help you optimize the way that you're managing your client accounts. And because again, you can save each of these as chats and name it your client's name and have all of this under like sub chats and stuff in ChatGPT. And again, this is a free platform. I'm showing you the free platform. There's a paid version that I've heard gives even better results, which is pretty cool. So grab Powerhouse Prompts today. We're super excited about it. We have done the thinking for you so that ChatGPT can continue to do the thinking for you and save you time. So thank you so much for being here. Super excited about this new product. If you grab it, please tell us what you think of it. And Diane, I'm going to check out the awards for you, awards database. And we're creating an events database too, which is going to take a little while, but we'll work smarter, not harder. That's right. Says Allie, the newish mom, not so newish mom. Every minute matters. If you're paying a nanny to be with your kids or your kids are at school, you're not seeing the link because you are in the wrong place. I guess you're watching it on Profitable PR Pros. So go to Generations Facebook page and you'll see the link in that chat. I could paste it again here, but you're not going to see it. But it's literally generationacademy.com/powerhouse-prompts. I hope that helps. So check it out. Let me know what you think and how you're using it in your business. Awesome, guys. Oh, you're so welcome, Nelson. Thanks for being here. And let's go out and be a powerhouse and use all the tools at our disposal to make us the best. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.